What's up, everyone? In this video, I want to go over what is to date the biggest recovery of surplus funds and overages that I have ever been a part of so far in my career since starting this in 2015. So, without further ado, let's dive into it. I'll share my screen with you. And, let me know if you feel like sharing. Let me know what's the biggest recovery you have successfully completed. Would love to hear your stories as well. Before I show you the number, there's certain things in life and in business that kind of reshape your mentality and the way of thinking. And this was one of those moments for me. And in overages and surplus funds, you'll experience those as well. The first, training you ever invest in, the first conversation you have with a potential client, the first successful check or case that you finalize. That is a defining moment in your overages path, because that's when it becomes real, right? Like if you've never done a deal, but you've seen people do deals, you probably believe that it's real, right? But you don't know with a certainty that it's real for yourself. Like you don't have that knowledge, right? Until you've actually done a deal and you've gotten paid and you get that check and it's like, wow, this actually is legit. This is real. I can do this. And that's one of the most defining moments in your journey with overages, or with any new business, really, is, that first dollar you make is like, it can be life-changing. And it goes from turning your faith into knowledge, okay, certainty. And this was one of those moments for me. Prior to this, I had done some big deals, some six-figure recoveries, but nothing to this scale, okay? And so it just helped me reshape in my mind what is possible in this business. All right, enough of that. How much was the recovery? This is not my profit. This is the total amount of funds we recovered, okay? And on something this large, you're not going to do your typical 30, not even 20%, okay? You're going to have a lower percentage on these. Just keep that in mind. But even a small percentage on a case this large is still a good payday. So how much was the recovery? There's a picture of the check. Not bad, right? Not a bad case. Prior to this, I think the biggest case that I personally had successfully completed and been a part of was around 300K. So this was about triple that. I wish I could say it was seven figures, but we just came up 50K short. It happens. It is what it is. So there's a picture of the check. There's a picture of the letter from the law firm. And yeah, that is to date the largest recovery of surplus funds and overages that I personally have been a part of. And I also need to highlight that this was a partner deal. So this was a deal that I did with a member of my gold program. If you don't know what that is, don't worry, we can talk about it later. But that's basically a program where I provide leads and assistance with people so that the only thing that the partner needs to do is reach out to people, make contact with them. Okay. So I provide the leads, they're already skip traced, handle the attorney, the costs, the claiming process. The only thing my partner needs to do is pick up the phone, or send a text or an email or send a letter if they choose, whatever method of contacting they want to do. That is their focus. That is their sole job in that program. And this deal was done with a member of that program. So, I split my profit with this down the middle. Actually, they got a little bit more than 50-50 on this particular deal, and happy to do it. And that's what I call a win-win, is where, I provided the lead, my partner did the work of making contact with the claimant, We got them signed up and we got it done. Took about 6 months. It wasn't as fast as I would have hoped, but it is what it is. We started this in around the sale happened in August of last year. I think we got them signed up in September. You can see the date of the check paid out in February. So a little bit of a process, but well worth the wait. And yeah, it worked out fine. So, and I was happy to be able to share that deal and share that experience with my partner on that case. So if you want to learn more about that, just let me know. Happy to point you to another YouTube video about that or anything like that. If you'd like me to do a case study of this deal, let me know. I'll hold a special meeting via Zoom. And I'll go over with you the step-by-step process of how we took this deal from beginning to end. If that would be valuable to you, let me know. Make sure you're on my email list. Go to overagesyndicate.com and I'll send out the link to the meeting there, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. So appreciate you guys watching, and yeah, wanted to share that with you. So appreciate you guys. If you want to learn more about how I do deals, again, check out my free training at overagesyndicate.com, as well as all the hundreds of videos here on the channel, absolutely free. Thanks, guys.